Being the daughter of a coach, football was always just a way of life for Kayla Magee.
As a kid, I think honestly, like, games were more about like going to watch dad. Like, I paid more attention to like where dad was along the sideline than I actually did like the game. For like the longest time when I was little, like football was just about like watching dad coach and stuff.
For Kayla, the only thing better than attending her dad's games was when he was able to attend hers.
She was always really athletic. Her mom played soccer at a high level and coached college soccer for a little bit, so she always poured into her, and I kind of was just there supporting, and it grew into something that she really wanted to do.
It's always like exciting, like getting to like look over and like see him on the sidelines, like watching me play and stuff like that, especially because like we're both fall sports, so like growing up especially, like he didn't get to come to many games, but he made sure like he could come whenever he could.
As her dad rose through the coaching ranks, Kayla would excel on the soccer field. So much so that she would sign with South Carolina out of high school. An exciting opportunity, but one that also posed a challenge.
Leaving my family to like go to college was kind of hard. I would say not getting to like watch his games and stuff like that when I moved away was kind of sad, because like I see like my family like going to games and stuff like that, and I can't be there to like support them or be there with them kind of thing. I feel like him not coming to my games was like also kind of hard too. Knowing and like going into like the season and games, knowing that like I probably won't see dad for like 3 months kind of thing was really hard for me.
It was during this time that Skylor would accept a position as the co-defensive coordinator at Liberty University.
Remember this.
And it wasn't long before Kayla began to have thoughts about joining him in Lynchburg.
I knew like I wanted to be like closer to my like home.
Well, I had been recruiting her for a while, trying to get her to come to Liberty. From the moment that we were taking the job here, I was kind of saying, hey, you know, they're pretty good. Is there something you'd be interested in? And I think it was right at around November, last November, I mentioned it, and then she started to kind of open up to it. And all of a sudden, one night, she said, I think I'm going to get in the portal.
You know, I reached out to Coach Lang here, and just like after meeting with him once, like I could tell like he genuinely cared for like the full development of all of his players. And so I knew that this would be an environment that I could really thrive in.
Kayla would join the Flames for the 2024 season, and she has thrived, both on the field and off.
The biggest thing I think I've seen is the growth from, not from us being around, but from her being around here. Coach Wiedemeyer does a great job building culture. I think that in itself is probably the biggest enjoyment for me, is that she's around somebody who's teaching them more about life than the game of soccer.
And now for Kayla, life looks a lot like it did during her younger years. You can find her cheering on her dad in the stands at Williams Stadium.
Let's go get the ball back.
And you can find Skylor supporting Kayla in the same way. The Magees thankful for the opportunity to be back together again.
I think like being there again, like it definitely like brought back like childhood memories, and it was just like, I don't know, it was so like refreshing and like just made me like so happy just to like get to like relive those kind of like things again. It's so cool getting to like have him at my games and stuff like that. Just like getting to like look up in the stands and like see him and like my whole family. Like it like truly warms my heart, and it's like truly like made me like appreciate that time that I get to spend with them now and stuff, and just like surround myself by them and their love and support. It like means the world to me.